Hello, and hopefully everything is working correctly, and we are back for Town on tour. If everything is working, I just want to say, everybody, thank you for sticking with us. Thank you. Well, Mary will get to you in a second, but thank you to Mary for her patience in this stream being delayed by 1 week. But yes, we are back. It's High School Club's Animal Crossing Island Tour stream. I am joined. I'm Steenson, by the way, and I'm joined as ever by the Mayor of Town himself, David. David, how you doing?
Hello, I am warm.
Oh, it's disgustingly warm. Joining us today in our disgusting, putrid, sweaty messes is Mary. Mary, how are you doing in the heat?
Dying. So uncomfortable and unhappy, and being in a basement studio is not helping.
It's going to be a steamy stream tonight, and I got to tell you, I feel so hot. It feels like I'm burning right now. And hopefully that's a good omen for the hot stream ahead. And with that, guys, let's get straight into the news, because we are 2 weeks behind. And the first thing we wanted to chat about, has been let's put it this way, the pandemic that's been sweeping the High School Club Discord, and that is the Blobbid-19 outbreak. David, can you tell the people about this?
Well, I don't know if you've noticed, but Mr. Blobby, 90s icon, has been somehow having a comeback across the High School Club archipelago. His designs have been appearing in shops and then spreading from villager to villager, and it's really quite creepy.
I caught wind of this pretty late on, but I saw some absolutely hideously great Mr. Blobby hats doing the round. I don't know whether it's filling me full of wonderful nostalgia for Noel's House Party or terror at the memory of it. Mary, are you a Noel's House Party fan?
I was a no television household as a child.
Excuse
me?
I
heard the rumours and saw the merchandise. I never really saw the Blobby himself, like, in any living form.
So you only knew about Noel's House Party by the lore that you saw on the associated merchandise. That must have painted. Did it paint a fun picture of the of Crinkly Bottom, or did it seem like a terrifying nightmare town?
I thought it was like a charity thing, because he's very similar to Pugsy, the Spot.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
And maybe they were friends. I wasn't sure. I was never sure what was going on in pop culture. My pop culture was books that were all like 40 years old.
Oh my! This is something we need to chat more about. Let's get into this on the island, maybe, because I am absolutely fascinated by this as a latchkey kid that was raised by the television. So, I mean, I feel in awe of you. I also feel a little bit sad for you. Let's just leave it with this one question. How do you feel that you turned out?
Slightly maladjusted and really unable to pronounce certain words that I'd only ever read.
Well, that's good. So every time a word is mispronounced on this stream by Mary or by me, which happens frequently, just put it down to our, classy upbringing and
Too much reading.
Yeah, too much reading, if anything. By the way, our news slides are in a really weird order. You can blame me. I don't know what's coming up next on the slides. It turns out we're going to talk about the Dream Suite. Dreams have launched, guys. Again, we're 2 weeks behind because of not having a stream last week. But have either of you been on a dreamy adventure yet?
I've been on many dreamy adventures. I really enjoy visiting other islands, because I think you can see pictures and you can see like edited YouTube videos, but you don't really know like the feel of a place until you visit. And it's fascinating. You see these beautiful like Twitter and Instagram islands, and you get there and they've got like 2 nice places, and then everything else is just empty or full of stuff.
I couldn't live with that. As everybody knows, I'm very guarded about my island. And eventually, obviously, we're going to see more of it on this stream. But like, I'd be frankly embarrassed to put out a code of a half-developed island. I don't care how nice my like cityscape is. Shrinky, what do you think?
I haven't actually tried it out yet. I've been a bit busy with other stuff, but it was one of the great features from New Leaf, and so I'm excited to come back and find out, what it's like just visiting random people's islands. Apparently, a lot of it's been going on.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like Nintendo servers must be melting down as everyone's uploading their islands and visiting other islands. It is just so much. There's so many to see. I think I've been to about 7 or so by now.
God, you're a world traveller. On the chat, we've got Well, firstly, sorry, before we get into that, Small Flower says Mr. Blobby went to their school, which firstly, you've been blessed. But then Alexis has mentioned that she loves the dream. She went to an off-season ski resort the other day. That sounds marvellous. And then Philippa says so many dream islands are a nightmare maze that you can hardly walk through, and that seems to be, to be honest, a lot of the really like ornate islands look like that anyway. This is just. I feel like the game. I feel like the kind of griddy. What's the word I'm saying? The grid-based nature of like the island layouts. It's almost like sometimes there's just it feels better to cram everything together because it looks better in that grid, but then you end up with a situation where your character has to like do that little like slidey swoop to get around a lamppost. That just makes me feel like it's bad city planning.
Yeah, I went to a couple that had really beautiful maps. So there was one that was literally a world map that they'd made on their island, and they'd use like all the different themed props to create all the areas. But it was so hard to move around in. Like you just couldn't. You were stuck half the time, or you needed a ladder, or you had to go this really long ornate route to get back around. No fun at all.
I do wonder if it's going to result in a kind of a gimmick, like how Mario Maker levels just compete in being more and more gimmicky. I wonder if that's going to happen with Animal Crossing as well, with the dream codes.
Who knows where we'll be this time in a year? Luke on the chat is saying that he also hates the slidey swoop, and also got to thank him for becoming a subscriber today, one of the founding subscribers. I know also a founding subscriber Mayor Sailor is in the chat, and it feels so twitchy. It feels so twitchy when we say these things, but it feels so good, people. Thanks for keeping the server lights on. Just going to go forward to another slide. Who knows what slide it will be? We're going to talk about fireworks. Now, on this slide, you can see there was a big question mark firework, because this time last week, when we were originally going to talk about this, we hadn't seen fireworks yet. But we've all, hopefully, many of us have been to the fireworks now, have had fireworks in our villages. And I just, want to know more about how people are feeling about that. Mary, how did you feel about fireworks last Sunday?
I feel like my emotions show on my face. I loved the fireworks so much. It was so special to see Isabel outside, to see my villagers enjoying themselves so much. It was amazing. And all of the custom designs as well. I'm sure we're going to talk about it, but it's so fascinating to see which custom designs make good fireworks and which ones really don't.
Oh yeah, I was really surprised, because I gave Isabel just basically the vanilla high school club logo pattern. I thought this one won't really work, 'cause it's just kind of like a block, like it's like just a block of colours. I imagine like what they want more is what Isabel wants more is kind of like transparent patterns with very colourful line work. But it looked great. Has anybody put up a naughty firework yet? Shrinky, I'm looking at you.
No, but fireworks technology, is improving every year. So I'm not surprised that they've managed to refine it in Animal Crossing. No, I did try some random designs, which happen to be in my library, but I haven't designed a specific firework yet. I did love the atmosphere though of the festival.
Oh, it was so good. So I got to the square, and immediately Flora runs at me and gives me a sparkler, and it just felt. Firstly, I just want you to both know I'm scared of sparklers in real life, but I'm absolutely terrified. But when Flora gave it to me, all the fear melted away, and I only felt joy. Torpor Dust is suggesting an eggplant firework. That might be a good one.
And I see people I know is talking about Red's Raffle, which is a real button masher as you're trying to collect more bubbles.
Right, how many items were there? Do we know?
12, 13. There's at least like 4 or 5 different colored balloons. There's the blower tooty thing.
Yep.
There's the bubbles. There's the windmill. There's the sparklers. There's the fountain firework. Oh, people are saying 12. I think I got to about 10. So I've obviously missed a couple. I can't remember.
I want to say that I got them all except number 2. Now, I don't know if everybody's numbers relate to the same things, but I couldn't seem to draw 2. But it felt to me when I started that I was getting every single one. I wasn't getting any repeats, so then I thought maybe I just missed number 2, but maybe I just got very lucky, but not quite lucky enough. Favorite thing from Red's raffle? I wonder if they're going to be different as well as weeks go on. But what's your favorite thing, Shrinks?
Well, I haven't tried all of them out. I did try out the little firework, which I thought was actually I had a bit of an accident with that. I meant to share a screen grab of it, but I accidentally put my face in the firework, and my hat didn't catch on fire. My eyebrows remain. My glasses didn't melt off my face. So
this is why I'm scared of sparklers.
It seems to be the case that it's safe to go near these fireworks, and it's safe to return to one that you've lit in Animal Crossing, but not in real life. And I can't stress that enough.
That's right.
Be careful.
We want everybody that's on the chat right now to take extreme care around fireworks. This is what the stream has been building towards. It's all been a front, and this is actually a fireworks night injury prevention stream.
Yeah. Stick to bubbles.
Yeah, stick to bubbles, exactly. Bubbles are good too. I see you've got your bubble blower out.
I have my absolute favourite. Look how magical.
Oh, look how pearlescent they all are. Oh,
very special.
Dream, want to say thanks to Alexis for also subbing. Obviously very, great friend of High School Club. I want to cry. It's so great. I'm going to press the next slide, everybody. What's it going to be? Oh, Luke says he really appreciates that Red brought a bin with him. Love that. Red's not all bad people. Red thinks. He might stuff the corpse of an enemy in the bin from time to time if they get in the way of his trades. But what's a few bodies? When somebody's releasing so much bargain art. Okay, next slide. We've gotten to it. It's the New Horizons travel guide. So in case you don't follow week to week, we've put out a request for people to send us some artwork or essays or screenshots or something to commemorate their islands on the High School Club website. And we've got some entries so far, some fun entries, and I think we're going to start showing them off starting next week. I think what we're going to do to the people that have submitted is ask them for a dream code, so we can at least put a dream code up alongside their entry. But we really love this, and because so many of us has gotten together, during these dark times and played Animal Crossing together, and it's going to be so much fun to kind of have this permanent record of all the fun we've had together and all the fun we'll continue to have. Really looking forward to this tour that we've got going on later, Mary. And then finally, the most exciting news of all, and you've probably seen this on the High School Club accounts or the Discord if you're on the Discord. But Shrinky, what's happening tomorrow?
I don't know, probably having a lie-in, and then gonna have a bit of lunch. Might play some video games, I suppose. Oh, and then premiere episode 6 of Town the podcast that kicked off all this stuff. It's the final episode of the first season, the first mini season of Animal Crossing podcasts. If you've never listened to them before, you can listen to them all straight away. They're all on YouTube and also on all the favourite places you might listen to podcasts, apart from Spotify. And you can also listen to it on highschoolclub.com on the website. So do check it out. You've got each episode is about an hour long, so all you need is 5 hours to listen between now and episode 6 if you haven't heard them yet. I've got
to say, obviously, it's going to sound like I'm biased, but I want everybody to know right now, if you've been on this stream, I want you to trust me right now. I want you to say, Martin, I trust you. I trust that you're not biased when you say this, but this podcast is one of the greatest things on planet Earth, and it has been critically acclaimed and featured in Edge, I should say. And that's all. David just made an amazing podcast. If you like the kind of, if you're a fan of the premium podcast experience, and you're well versed in the world of podcasts, you should go check this out. Not only do you get a really amazing look into the fan culture behind every Animal Crossing up until New Horizons. Shrinky recorded these before the new game came out. You also are going to hear lots of amazing podcast pastiches, parodies. Shrinky, how do you prefer to label them? Homages. Yeah, I love the podcast. I'm very excited tomorrow. So if you want to,
also you're also on it, Martin.
I am on it. But I'm biased. It's very, very good. If anything, I'm the worst because I'm the most mumbly. My thoughts are the most, are the least concise, and the others are just much more funnier, much more funnier, and can probably have better grammar than me too. But I love it. Come join us on our YouTube channel tomorrow night at 8 p.m, and we'll all be chatting along while it premieres. Yeah, very excited. And with that, guys, we've got because we didn't stream last week, we've got 2 weeks of birthdays to get through.
Oh my goodness.
So I'm just going to jump right into it, and we're gonna go through it. Okay, we're here. It's time. We're going to go through the birthdays of the last week. We're going to make sure that we give these characters their due, their love. Let us know in the chat if you've had a birthday party with one of these guys this week. August 1st, last Saturday, we had Kid Cat. He's cool. That's all there is to say about him. There's more, of course, too, but let me know if you've got him on your island. August 2nd, we've got Vladimir. Vladimir, he's cute, he's mischievous. It was his birthday on August 2nd. August 3rd, it was Benjamin and Tad. I have not met Benjamin, but I've got to tell you, Tad is one of the best cuties ever to grace Animal Crossing. I'm a big fan of all the frogs, and Tad's not my favourite frog. We'll get to my favourite frogs in a second, but I do love him. Then on August 4th, it was, let's just say, one of the premier legends within Animal Crossing. It is Bones. We've met Bones on stream before. It is always a pleasure to meet Bones. He's a favourite for a reason. He's a gentleman. He's a cutie. He just loves you. And we love him. People I know gave Bones a toy cockroach, and he was overjoyed. That's the kind of guy he is. He'll take all gifts, and it shows gratitude, the gratitude that we should all show each and every day. Anyway, I'm getting a bit choked up talking about Bones, so just going to move forward. On August 5th, it was Poppy again. We've met Poppy on stream. Poppy, one of the cutest. I think maybe we saw Poppy on Ponder. With Maddie. Maddie, if you're not watching the stream tonight, apologies if that is not true, but I think it is true, and thus I'm going to say it. I shouldn't always feel like I've got to qualify the things that I say. I'm sure other people that do streams, they're not trying to fact check themselves the whole time, and I should probably give myself a break. Oh yeah, Luke went to her birthday. Yes, Poppy fans. How did Poppy receive her birthday? I need to know. August 6th, it's Chester. I have never met Chester, and I've got to tell you right now, Chester's render on the Animal Crossing fan wiki not up to date, so obviously Chester, he probably is in need of some love that he's not receiving. It looks to me like he's a great guy though. People that says never skip Chester day at the gym. Torpor Dust says Chester, I hardly know her. Shout out to all of our Drag Race fans. And Luke gave Bones a cherry. Oh no, Luke gave. Yeah, Bones a cherry. Oh, dream. August 7th, double birthday date, Rory and Boots. I mean, what is there to say about Rory? I would say he looks aggressively handsome. Is that a good way to put it? Boots, on the other hand, I mean, life and soul of the party. Torpor says he's loving this segment. I'm glad, because it's a double birthday week. We've got 2 weeks worth of birthdays to talk about. I hope you like this new rapid fire way that we're doing it. August 8th, this is today, I believe, yeah. It's Bud's birthday, and I know we had some people loving Bud's birthday on the Discord today. Just look at Bud. What more do you need to know? He's a party dude.
He's got real dude vibes.
Yeah, he's the lion Funky Kong. You know what I mean? And we love Funky Kong. We worship at the altar of Funky Kong. Yeah, everybody, happy birthday, Bud. In the chat right now, Show your love to Bud. Happy birthday, buddy. And Sammy went to see Bud. I saw the screenshots. They were super cute. And he liked his shaved ice maker. I mean, at this point in time, who wouldn't want a shaved ice maker? And no one says he looks a bit like the dude. He does. So much love for Bud in the chat. That's what we like to see. Okay, so tomorrow, everybody, August 9th, it's Soleil. I've never met Soleil, but I've got to tell you, Soleil slays. Soleil slays. There's no script for this. I just say whatever feels right at the time. You know, she's got a wonderful dress. She's got two different coloured ears. She's got a fringe. She's fringed for the gods. And also, obviously, it's Torpor Dust's birthday tomorrow, which I did not know, so I feel very guilty now. Torpor Dust, if you receive a present from me tomorrow, know that I didn't cobble it together in a matter of hours after learning it was your birthday tomorrow. I love you, bro. Next up, it's Cole. I've never met Cole, but Cole's a cute black rabbit with like little grey paws and, for some reason, Tangy's dress. I mean, as long as they're not showing up to the same party, I think we're going to be okay. Next up, it's the legendary diva. You saw her in the high school club Villager Vote-Off. It is the one and only Gigi, Ho's favourite. Ho's favourite? I want to say that Gigi's your favourite. If you're on the chat, let me know if that is not the truth. It's not the truth. People I know saying Gigi good. You know, obviously. Gigi good fans here, but I'm a bigger fan of Gigi. One of my top 2 frogs. The only frog that I rate higher is Jean-Bette, and that's because Jean-Bette is a member of the Steamtown baseball team. Ho says Barreled is her number 1, obviously, of course, but then Gigi? Question? Okay, yeah, Gigi second favs. People I know says it's like Madonna meets Aubrey Hepburn via a frog. And Lisa B's birthday twins with Gigi. Oh my god. What a character to get in the Animal Crossing Zodiac. Jealous. But happy birthday for August 11th. Next up, we've got Gloria. We've met Gloria before. I want to say that Gloria lives on Philippa's island. I might be wrong. It might just be because I get very strong Philippa vibes from Gloria. Philippa, let me know how you feel about that if you're still on the chat. I just think, you know, another powerful legendary queen. I would love for her to come join the baseball team on Steam. Oh, hello. Torpor Justice, subscribe, Torpy. We love you. We love you. Next up is Tabby. Tabby, you know, an OG Animal Crossing villager, I believe, from the very, very first game. What's there to say? Just another legend with a great sea lion themed outfit on this one. I don't know why, but I'm in love with it. And then, next up, getting to the end here, August 14th, Leopold and Rod. Let us know if you've got Leopold or Rod on your islands. I've got to tell you right now, loving Rod's like Gautier, like sailor striped look, you know, very chic. And Leopold looks like the boyfriend that you make at university after you're tired of the bad boys. You know, need a sensitive type. You know, I don't know. You know,
he looks like a Fire Emblem character.
Oh, he does. Maybe that's a reference. We don't know. Yeah. What? Lisa B has both Leopold and Bud. I need to know what this double birthday day is like. Okay, let us know what a double island birthday looks like, or if that is even a thing. And then finally, August 15th, it is Wendy. You know, Wendy, she wears the watermelon dress. She's got style. She's pretty cool. Probably my favourite of the sheep/ram characters. I don't know how we label them. Torpor Dust thinks that Leopold looks like Sethis from Fire Emblem. New Fire Emblem. Oh my god, Lisa B's got Wendy on Ahana too. What? That's a triple birthday week. Small Flowers has Wendy too. Oh my goodness me. This is an amazing week for everybody. And with that birthdays out of the way, we're going to Rosefields. I'm on the plane, guys. We did it. We successfully hit the transition to the island with the birthday segment.
Of course, someday.
We did it, and also the stream works this week. Very exciting.
You know, you're about to wake up in a minute and realise you're still...
Everything's about to blue screen
There's an
again.
alarm going off.
Sorry, everybody. The stream went into absolute meltdown last week. But we're back. Thank you to everybody for subscribing. So many subscriptions on this stream. We love you. Yeah, it's amazing. That is a beautiful flyover, by the way, Mary. Beautiful. I want to know. Mary, did you consider your flyover when you were building the island?
No, I did not. I know some people do, but I'm afraid not me. I did want a really lovely entrance feel though. That was a big thing in early Animal Crossing that may go away now. Everyone's arriving via beds in resident services, but it used to be the thing, like have a good entrance. And this is inspired by somebody called Cam, who is on a different Discord that I'm on, who just has this lovely entrance vibe where it feels like you really landed on a deserted island. I was slightly trying to recreate this feeling.
This is so lovely and magical, and I know we bring it up every stream, but I love it when there's space for nature as control freaks try and make the most perfect island ever. It's nice to have a kind of organic space. Oh, and I love the textures of the floor too.
Yeah, so these are actually, talking illustration and comics, Kevin J. Stanton, the flowers are by him, and he's like this amazing, very talented illustrator. So when I have a blanket by him, and then I saw that he had a flower design, I was like, yep, taking those.
Thank you for your service.
Yeah.
These are my textures now.
Yeah, you'll see them everywhere. So you can come on through. Welcome to the Rosefields forest.
Okay,
So,
this again. I'm just struck by how organic and amazing it all looks. Like I want to douse some water from this bucket on my face on this lovely day.
I feel like I'm going to approach a house made out of gingerbread or something down this path.
This was really Eddie's idea. So I did the entrance bit, and Eddie was like, oh, then you kind of come out, and we had Abel's here originally, back when I was setting up where things would live, and I was like, it'd be helpful to have all the shops close to resident services, and I popped Abel's here. And then Eddie was like, no, it should be more of a journey.
What an artist.
Yeah. So now you kind of slowly emerge into the more residential area, and you can see sweet nooks.
Philippa is mentioning that it's such a beautiful fruit and flower colour combo. It really is, and also combined with the kind of skylight, it just feels very lovely. Oh, hello!
Look, here's another color coordinated villager. The sweetest apple.
Oh, Apple!
You could ever pick.
She's asking me where my house is. Oh, BT
Don't tell her. I don't want her to leave the island. She can't know about other islands.
Well, I won't mention it to her, but she does hope we can be friends, and I also hope it. She's adorable.
Is that the real reason that you've hidden the entrance to the airport?
Yeah, the villagers can never leave. Oh, let's follow Apple. Hold on. Oh, I was trying to follow her, and she's trying to talk to me. Sorry, sweetie. It's not the time. I'm doing it to her. Yeah, come into the jungle zone.
Oh yes, I feel like we're in the Crystal Maze.
Yeah.
Oh, if only.
Oh yes.
Someone's going to do that, make a Crystal Maze themed island.
If somebody's made a Crystal Maze themed island, let us know. We'd love to see it.
So this is inspired by me discovering you could grow palm trees on land.
Ah yes. Okay, so I want to say it was Ben that told us the trick, but just in case you're tuning in and you don't know how to grow palm trees on the land, fill them in, Mary.
So the trick, now I thought originally you could put a sand path down and dig a hole and plant a tree, but that didn't work for me, although I've heard it works for other people. So I had to do a sand patch, then plant a coconut and let it grow to a palm tree.
Ah.
But yeah, this is one of my favourite little relaxing spots on the island down here. You can have a little lie down, drink your coconut drink.
What I really love about this is that there's so many trees in the periphery that it really does feel like a kind of contained space, which is really difficult to do in this game and still kind of give that kind of open nature feel.
Yeah, this was a real squeeze. As you can see, I really wanted to have like a hangy rope bridge, but my jungle area was quite small. So it's all very like bridge to this tiny island that actually I think you can probably jump off.
Well, right now I'll never know because there's a flamingo.
Yeah,
Shrinky's
there you
there.
go.
Shrinky. But to be
No,
honest,
it's fine. Come
to be
down
honest-
into the shell zone.
in real life, you wouldn't do this, right? Because you'd feel like it would be too undignified. What if you fall in and mud? I can't jump over. You two must have like athletic character stats. I can't do it. I can't
Extra
do it.
jumping. So this is like me when I'm doing an obstacle course island and I get stuck doing a stool.
Reminds me of like being at school and trying to do a hurdle and having to do that thing where you stop and just kind of like try and crawl over the hurdle a little bit. I've just seen Pink Lady say that Apple is his new favourite apple and he's apologising to Pink Ladies.
Oh, Apple is amazing. So here's our little. I really wanted to use the
Ooh,
shell
yeah.
designs. So got a little shell zone to relax in.
I haven't seen this particular shell design.
Yeah.
Oh, the table or the stools?
The stools.
This
Oh,
is
yeah.
a sand dollar table.
Yeah, and
Wow.
the stools are customized. You can get quite a few different shell designs. It's really cute. And I've seen, there's a lovely custom pattern that's like a turtle head and arms and legs, and then you put the shell on top, and it looks like a turtle crawling back to the sea.
Oh.
Did somebody on the stream have that? It's Lex or somebody. Definitely seen it.
Wait, let us know in chat. I don't recall that exact thing, but we've seen loads of great turtle stuff.
Maybe you just thought it was a turtle.
Maybe I
So
did.
convincing.
Maybe I did. Maybe I did.
And then you can head on up here. Sorry, Apple, I do love you, but head up to my favourite villager's house.
What an attention hog.
She does want to be a pop star. This is her trying to get exposure. So we have Broccoli here, and you have to go into this house because this house, I time traveled to get it proper. So he was my third or fourth villager, and you know they have those kind of basic houses. But when I saw what his real house looked like, I was like, I have to have it. He has to be in the cutest house. And he's my total fave. So I worked with a friend, a cooperative friend, Luke, chatting on the stream. And he I time traveled until Broccolo wanted to leave. And then he looked after Broccolo for me while I just let the plot sit empty. And he used an amiibo card and time traveled. So Broccolo just moved back into his own house space.
That's amazing.
It was so fun.
Serious level of planning went into that.
Well, let's talk about time travel for a second, because eagle-eyed viewers will notice that the game time is I think 2 hours behind the real time here in the UK.
Yes.
Tell us about
Spotted.
tell us about your illicit time travel activities, Mary. Now.
This is what's okay with time travel is because our kids don't go to bed till 8. I was playing the game always in the dark, and I was like, I can't have this.
And the shops
So-
were shut.
Yeah, shops were shut. It was just a nightmare. So instead, I just reset the clock slightly. But obviously, that casualness around time means that I am just really happy to time travel.
You
when I need
loosened.
to.
You loosened the space-time continuum and then ripped it right open with this
Did.
house
And
move
you know-
business.
House and visit. And you know what? I also had a little discussion with Luke about how long it would take Eddie to actually notice, because Broccolo is his favorite as well. And I was like, when will he notice that this house is completely transformed? Because it used to be that kind of dirt floor one, and he
Oh, yeah.
came in and started talking to Broccolo. I was like looking at him and just waiting for him to twig. It took him ages.
Oh, the thing is, you know, we're more excited to see the villagers, and then maybe that communicates the bond of friendship that they have, and you know, it's just more excited to see the man himself versus the room. Well, that's interesting that you bring up the slightly adjusting the time in order to have better access to the shops, because Shrinky, Mary, I think I'm right in remembering that this is your first Animal Crossing, but Shrinky will remember that in New Leaf, one of the ordinances, the town ordinances that you could make as the mayor, was to slightly adjust the shop opening hours, and so it's interesting that feature is not in this yet. And I dare say that, you know, for me, that slight manipulation of space-time in order to, you know, facilitate something as insignificant as, you know, rearing children, it seems like an okay infraction to me. Shrinks, what do you think?
Well, especially if you're being consistent with it. It's just that your island exists in this particular time zone. That's
That's
very
good time.
fair.
Sammy, when we did gardening club, used to say that it was always sunset in Rosefields, just because of the timing of when
Yeah.
gardening club would happen.
Well, we're getting to
Yeah.
benefit from that now.
And we are.
Yeah.
Obviously, we had this on Alexis's stream too. Another time traveler, but in that case, we weren't time traveling. We went just to a different time zone. Exactly. But it is always lovely to not have a in the dead of night stream. Although that does benefit some streams like Philippa's murder
Yeah.
stream, etc. Which people can now
Terrifying
can now visit via dreamcode. You go check out Philippa's Twitter page account. I meant to say account. My bad.
So we've got a little surf shop, obviously after summer arrived, the surfboards arrived. Little surf
got-
experience.
So you've got so many surfboards. You've got the wave going on over here. Is this a real or a fake wave?
No, it's a fake wave.
It's really flipping good though. Check this
Yeah.
out.
I wouldn't
Yeah,
say
that
it's
was-
fake. It's not fake. Is
Sorry,
it?
not
It's
me. It is very talented work by, not me, by Adriana Bika, I think. I've not met them, so I can't pronounce their name properly, probably. But there's a whole series of 3 Japanese woodblock paintings that they've done, but the wave is the one that suited the island. The island's needs.
Yeah, it's great.
I almost swore this is so good, but we keep it PG on the stream because we're trying to get those Twitch
Oh, I'll try and remember.
ads. Oh no! If
My
you
language
do,
clean.
no. If you want to get blue, you're the guest. If this isn't after dark, no holds barred stream, that's okay too. Oh.
So this is all stolen ideas. Somebody said when the villagers leave, they come and carve their names on the rock.
I want to say that was Alexis. Alexis, let me know.
Yeah, I did see that on the stream, but it was actually I stole it from somebody on Twitter. That's obviously a popular idea. So you can see all my lovely ex-villagers. Blue Bear, always unique, pop star that she was.
It wasn't.
That's
Wait, it wasn't Alexis. Was it Ed? Was it Ed? Ed, Mayor Sailor, let us know. But I mean, I can't believe you
I
gave.
definitely saw it on the stream as well.
I can't believe you gave away. You gave away Lucha. You let Lucha
Oh.
leave.
Oh
It's
no,
well,
Lucha's
Martin.
a whole story.
Oh yeah, tell us about Lucha. Let's get into it.
He was the villager that was the campsite villager that you have to invite.
Oh no.
And I was just really, really unimpressed. I couldn't believe this like really cocky, smug luchador with his like wrestling ring inside. And I was really, I heard that thing where it's like if you hit them, they want to leave. And that's not true. And he was so upset. And then I just felt really guilty. So he got to stay for quite a long time until he naturally asked to leave.
Well, I usually let my guys go, but when Lucha requested his leave, I had to renew his wrestling contract. So he's now main eventing the Steam Wrestling Federation.
Oh yeah, but
forevermore.
your island really suits a wrestler. I mean, mine is just not. It's more of a gentle, quiet. The pop stars have a really hard time here.
but Apple's a pop star, right? Is she a pop star?
Yeah, she is, and she has already asked to leave and been told no. She can't pursue her dream.
Not. It's not your
Yeah.
time. We got
And
a
then this is-
lovely Godzilla.
Yeah, obviously people I know's inspiration to use the egg lamps as eggs that Godzilla is protecting. Love it.
Dream.
Very genius idea there.
Shout out to Sassy Bill.
Yeah. Now I'm afraid we're gonna have to loop back a teensy bit here if we come back this way. I did try and design the island so you didn't have to. You could do a pretty easy journey, but we're gonna have a little sneaky
A little hop.
hop back, and then we're also gonna use our ladders
Oh
to get
yes.
up here
Now,
behind the house.
last week you reminded us to bring our ladders, and so hopefully.
They're
No.
still in your storage.
You know your boy's got his ladders. Don't worry.
I've seen you use them on every stream almost.
That's right. I actually don't like having it out of my inventory because I feel like because it's one of the one tools that doesn't break. I feel like it's been my constant friend throughout the game. I guess I've got an attachment.
Yeah. So
I think
you
it's
can
the-
come over here.
I think it's that only child attachment to inanimate objects. I think it enters the game, so which is like an object within an object. It's like Arrested Development Inception.
So welcome to the Zen Garden. This is where most of the remnants of cherry season live. And it's really just a little hop about. It's all hopping. Everything is hop, 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 hop.
There's so much water, you know, it feels very relaxing. I feel very relaxed right now. Last time we
All the
streamed,
hopping.
I mean, you know, nothing gets the endorphins flowing like exercise, right?
Yeah, I think this might be the next area to change because I think it's one of the oldest areas on the island. Obviously done during cherry season. It's pretty historic.
So how do you feel about that kind of, you know, the thought of losing such kind of a big part of your island?
I mean, change is growth, right? you gotta change. Can't stay stagnant forever. I think most of the bits of the island has changed pretty radically at least twice now.
That is so adult of you. Oh, hello, what have we got over here? What's just lurking around over here?
Just a little relaxing reading spot. Kind of an extension of the Zen Garden, I think.
Oh, I've just tilted the
Study your
camera.
bug book.
And I see the moon in the distance looming over the garden.
Oh, I know. The moon is such a beautiful but tricky object to use.
I've got to say, from that vantage point, it looked fantastic. Here it is. Okay, a little moon garden. Oh, this is quite dreamy.
Yeah, it's my little stargazing area. The moon chair is actually a gift. I don't have that DIY yet. But you gotta have somewhere to sit and watch the stars with baby Philippa.
Baby Philippa! Get your bingo cards out. We've seen her.
You have to. Yeah, who doesn't? Who doesn't love baby Philippa?
We need to get a licensing agreement with Philippa to do some baby Philippa merchandise.
And then you can head down our little rural ramp here. So this is based on a real place. I mean, based as much as it can be as a recreation of Animal Crossing. But there's a walk in Yorkshire called the Seven Fields Walk, where you walk through and the farmer maintains it as just wildflowers. Obviously there's not really wildflowers here, but this is where I store. So my island, I'm trying to have 15 of each colour flower. In case I never need them for crafting or whatever.
Oh, I thought the number might be related to witchcraft.
No, I'm not spooky. But yeah, so this is where if they don't really match the theme, but I need them for the numbers, they're here.
Oh,
A little
amazing.
picnic spot.
I love I do love all the creative ways people try and figure out their flower storage. This one is really beautiful though, and I love that you've got the an elevated portion in the foreground that just makes it all seem, you know, so much more dense and layered and yeah, it's fun.
Shout out to this little picnic spot by the ocean.
Yeah, the best place on the island to watch fireworks because it's completely uninterrupted.
Wait, I see some bubbles in the distance.
Don't go in.
Don't think I've got my swimsuit. Oh no, I do.
I do often jump in from here actually.
It's so nice. Love
I
the
just love how practical the picnic set looks.
just for like some Romulus and Remus, just like adding some like ominous energy in the distance.
We'll go up there soon. I just want to take you through the sneaky side alley.
Oh yes.
There's quite a lot of red flowers here.
Uh-oh.
It's where I like to sit and wait for red by the sea.
Oh, dreamy. So you're a big red fan.
Oh, who isn't a big red fan?
I mean,
you need him. You need him.
The most eligible bachelor in Animal Crossing as well, mainly for his wares. I've got precious little, and you know, I must admit, although I'm not a time traveller, you know, I have been tempted to get in my DeLorean to see red. I'll say that. I haven't done it, everybody. I
I just say one of the great benefits of being part of a group like High Score Club is there's lots of generous members who will alert the group when red is in town, and there's often opportunities to pick up artworks when it's not your turn. So you can start filling up your museum quicker if you're lucky.
And that's needed. Did you see someone had done a calculation that it would take, with no time travel, 4 to 6 years to fill the art wing of your museum?
Oh, that's what I like about it, though. That's what I love about this game. The torture.
That's what's going to keep me logging in for 4 to 6 years.
It's just very
Yeah.
interesting because it's one of those things with especially New Horizons that it has been so different compared to previous Animal Crossing games because there's so much to do and like the mode of self-expression in the game has become a lot wider. Is that it has led to people really putting in absolutely mammoth hours on their villages, whereas I definitely felt this way when I first played Animal Crossing. Is that I thought, oh well, this is a game that I play for an hour a day, and it's just cute, and I get my nice vibes, and I do a little progress, and I chat a little bit to the villagers, and then I turn the console off. But I think because of all the additional time that we spend in game, it's like it has created a kind of higher degree of impatience, I suppose, because it's like, God, what if you really need, Michelangelo's David? What if you really need that for a theme, and you're just, it's agony to wait because you just want to finish this part of your island and move on to the next one. So I feel the pain, and I have been tempted.
Yeah, I mean, especially when you see what people achieve with time travel, you complete museums and really elaborate setups with like 10 beautiful statues.
Oh, yeah.
This is one of our beautiful statues though. Probably a fake that's sitting out here, but still lovely.
Being here from this angle as well, I think again speaks to like how nice that effect you've created with having the from the wildflower path, like having this in the foreground, really like gives the statue like draws so much more attention to it than maybe is being drawn here, because it's like right in the foreground, the detail is really in your face, and over here it feels like, oh, we're having a lovely nice casual chat around the statue. It's like much less imposing.
Yeah.
And Noblemon asks what it is, and I don't know. I'm guessing it's Romulus
and Remus. Yeah. Although I was reading some holiday reading SPQR, and Mary Beard says that the dog bit is the original bit and it's ancient, and then in Roman times Romulus and Remus were added.
Right.
I don't know how true that is, but if you trust Mary Beard, that's what she says.
So this is like very ornate graffiti.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be funny if there were two kids drinking the wolf's milk?
Yeah, this is like when I went to Orkney and there was graffiti that's all like Thor has a big hammer.
Oh, look at this little reading area. By gaslight.
there's space for all of us. Most of the spots are just for two people to relax, but here we've got a little table for everyone. I do like the idea of at some point like a Narnia island, because you've got this stone table, but I don't really have full idea. Maybe in winter I'll do it. That'll be the perfect time.
Love the magical transitions, the blue and the purples over here. And I think Alexis has clocked that the Romulus and Remus is a real statue. So you're flexing on us with this real statue out here in the open.
Now we have to make the decision on whether to donate it to the museum or not. I think I just assume red always brings space.
At least you know it's always there should you need it.
Yeah.
The worst thing is in the Animal Crossing world, we are, which we used to joke about when we did the turnip updates, we are the 1%. We have like unlimited wealth, and we choose to give freely to the museum, but at the end of the day maybe we want to be selfish billionaires, keep those artworks for ourselves. Blathers.
No, you've got to donate to Blathers. First one for Blathers. That's what they always say.
That's true.
By the way, Jennifer mentioned earlier in the chat that Red isn't the only source of artwork, and that sometimes villagers send you art. Although she did follow it up with the fact that her villager sent her a fake. Chop sent me a fake, she said. So.
My villagers obviously don't love me. They've never sent me art.
Chops looks like the kind of guy that would boast to you that he has like a real constable without knowing that he's received a fake. Got that kind of highfalutin, but not a great fact checker vibes.
Yeah. Also, welcome to the orchard. Obviously, you can see this is where I collect all my fruit.
Yes. Love. So I mean the color theming of the flowers is like a big thing around the island. What underpins your choices with which flowers to place where?
Just what I think looks nice. It's a little harder in the orchard because obviously you've got all different types of fruit trees. Oh, you're stuck. sorry.
Oh,
You're
it's-
entering into my rock garden, so there's a lot of obstacles inspired by Lex. So originally I just had the rock garden and I would dig holes, and then I saw Lex on stream and I was like, why am I digging holes like a rube? I just need to place objects everywhere.
This is
It
so.
always blows my mind when I see this.
How long did it take?
Sorry, time travel was involved. It took a couple hours just to lay the mannequins everywhere. I mean, you can see the island's pretty crowded, so not too many mannequins. And then I time traveled, but this rock here just wasn't appearing, and I was looking everywhere, and it turned out the mannequin I placed here as a precaution, the base of it was slightly nudged onto this square. So all I had to do was push it back, and then the rock appeared.
The 1.5 extra little nudge you can give something in the grid. Yeah.
It's the placement of objects. If you place them, they grid them, but if you've moved them, oh,
Interesting. Well,
And then
I'm
we've got-
very jealous of this. Oh, is this the aforementioned blanket?
yeah. No, did I talk about blankets?
I think you said you had another blanket texture, but maybe I misunderstood when we were talking about your paving textures earlier.
Oh yeah. Oh, I have got a lot of different textures. But yeah, this is just a blanket that I googled, because I really love that picnic set that came from Cherry Season. It's just like, it looks so delicious and wonderful.
Such a good
I
spread.
had to have a space for it.
Oh, I love to eat all those things.
But look, you're just peeking at my house, so I can take you around to my
Yeah,
house.
yeah.
Come down this way.
Oh, wait, I need to get past the rocks. Amazing.
Oh yeah, if you sneak down beside the trees, you can take a little shortcut. Behind Fauna's house. Sweet Fauna, she's got her laundry out. They always
Big-
talk about doing the laundry.
Big fan. I love those little touches. I also love seeing islands where, in my own island, I have like brought all the houses together in the neighborhood. But I love the kind of the sweetness of it, feeling like more of like a countryside village, and the houses being more special. By the way, this artichoke patch, amazing.
Yeah, you're straying into Eddie's house.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I didn't even know artichokes existed in the game.
That's the mum cushion.
That's the mum cushion.
What?
Mum
Oh,
cushion.
Oh my
But
god! I thought it was a giant artichoke.
yeah, me too.
Oh, amazing. Okay, well I'm even more impressed now. Okay.
Yeah,
So
that's Eddie all the way, desperate to grow things.
This whole area is giving me Zelda Skyward Sword vibes.
Oh, interesting.
I don't know if that's intentional.
I don't think it is, I'm afraid. Although I have seen someone who has been recreating Zelda Breath of the Wild on their island, and I can't wait till they drop a dreamcode because it looks just stunning.
We're gonna go on that dream.
Yeah.
We need to do it.
It's amazing. It's like bokoblin camps and things. Just really cute.
Want to go there. So obviously you're mentioning that you're sharing the island with Eddie, and I was wanting to ask,
Yeah.
like,
So
Is-
we do live next to each other. Originally he lived in my back garden, but now
In a tent.
we've divided it up a bit more.
that's that Philippa Luke situation from Philippa's Island. Luke living in a tent originally.
Yeah, I've seen a few. I went to visit a friend's island and they'd let their partner doesn't play as much, and their partner's house had cockroaches.
Oh no.
Just abandoned.
Okay, so firstly, this is a very classy. Noblemon Panda says it's so warm and homey, and it does feel so good. You got the baby grand like Mariah. Frequent
Yeah.
reference on this stream. Get your bingo cards out. And
Having the screen on display so early in the entrance is great as well, because you can really
It's just
appreciate
so
it.
pretty. I actually have, thanks to a kind donor, all the different screens, so I'm going to try and like swap them out over time so that they've all been on display.
oh, I love that. Like a true like dinner party hostess. Something has to be different each time to enrapture the guests.
And you found the bonsai table, which was a gift from Broccolo. Not craftable yet because it involves pine elements, but Broccolo, the sweetie that he is, gave it as a gift.
What a hero!
He's just a legend in his own time. Yeah, I imagine this is a kind of like, I mean, I say I'm living here, but somehow I imagine it's like an elderly retired explorer lives here,
Yes. Is
thinking of their glory days.
is that the spirit that lives inside you?
Yeah, apparently. I don't know. It's quite a mixed house. I think I just enjoy different vibes, so each room has quite a different feel, as you
Ju-
see if you come to my bedroom.
Just casually walking past the Van Gogh as we walk in the back.
Yeah, I know that's a real one, but I wasn't willing to give it to Silas yet. Just yet. He'll have it. Don't worry.
I like that. Okay, this is wonderful. We've got a little music space. Oh,
Yeah.
tell us about this room. Tell us, what's the vibe?
So it's a kind of like country cabin, cozy. You're doing your jigsaw, you're sitting and reading your book, you're playing your instruments, you're going off for some lovely dreams. I just wanted really cozy and sweet and a chance to use the bunting and the
Any
stove.
opportunity to use the bunting.
Yeah.
The stove and the log cabin vibe. It's really really nice. Just,
Yeah.
the big bear. I think it's got a lot of character. I'm into
Yeah,
it.
The big bear. Yeah. I had a big bear from really early on, not this one actually, a different one, and he always just sat in the main room for ages, and I can't let that go apparently, much like I can't let go of my own childhood teddy. There has to be a teddy.
It's the bear's house, and you just share it.
Maybe this is a bear's room. Maybe everybody has a different room in the house.
I love the music order as well. Really really great selection of KK
Oh,
artwork up there.
yeah, I'm pretty sure that's from Sammy. Poster queen.
Shout out to Sammy.
Oh yeah, is it a high score club stream if Sammy doesn't get a shout out for
Exactly.
her donating things? Thanks for
Saint
the blue
Sammy.
roses, Sammy.
Exactly. Much
Uh,
beloved club member. Everybody, come on. We're doing the order of the rooms. It's the order of the rooms. Always
oh
in
no,
this
I
order.
just fall.
No,
I
it's like
wasn't even consciously trying to do it.
it just happens. There's something I think that feels naturally right to us about going up, left, right, up, down. That's it's always that way. Although I think Sammy actually deviated from that
Yeah,
that pattern.
it's noticeable
Oh,
when someone does.
hello. Look at
Goldfish.
this.
Koi as well.
Oh, no, I do mean
No.
I only just caught a koi, despite it being available all year round. These are all the different goldfish. Yeah, this was inspired by Luke, who was like, I don't need my house to have all the real things my normal house does. It's a game. So I was like, oh yeah, I should just have a really special bathroom, because before it was just like a bog standard bathroom. There was toilets. I didn't need all that really. So I've got a toilet in my storage for fruit emergencies, and this is my bathroom.
Fruit emergencies. Sounds like you've got an allergy.
I think once you've done a rock garden, you are worried about those fruit emergencies.
Nothing's stopping you from doing this in real life, is there?
Exactly. Everybody knows that you can always wee in the hot tub if necessary. Okay, so Sammy thinks in like the Western stand, most places right, left to right. So that might explain the order. That doesn't make sense. Oh, this was up and up to down as well too. That's interesting.
That is very believable.
People in the stream might have seen that I was struggling to figure out why I couldn't leave the room. It's because the camera was on. Lex once saw a rock garden online that had a fence with a hidden toilet gate. It's
Oh, very clever. I think I did see that on Twitter as well, just to make sure that they never ever did anything to the rocks.
amazing.
Right. Yeah, welcome to my granny kitchen. That's what inspired this look.
Yes. Oh,
Got the
first.
classic Apple TV.
Love
Oh,
the
yeah.
Apple TV. My
There we
sister
go.
made that for me.
The tapestries. Oh, the artwork of the leaves. That's pretty classy, I gotta tell you.
Oh, yeah.
Your granny's got taste.
Well, I think all the macrame maybe says otherwise, but
Okay, so I totally feel the vibe. It is also very cozy, and I'm actually pretty jazzed. I like the vibe. I'm into the vibe. I'm not of retirement age yet. You know what? Let me just check out what's on the stove. Looks like let me get closer. Looks like a stir fry, yeah.
yeah.
Very
I
green one.
picture it as stir fry. It's all very
Yeah.
healthy. I got my fruit bowl, got my stir fry, got my smoothie.
Your toast.
Yeah, toast's still good for you.
Exactly, a little bit. You need a little bit of carbohydrate for your energy, right? welcome to the stream where we give you nutrition advice each and every week.
Fireworks safety.
Fireworks safety, exactly. I hope you're getting something out of this stream that isn't just jealousy over Animal Crossing Islands, which Mary, of course, you're legendary within the high school club for having a beautiful island. So obviously you're not letting us down.
And what's the design on your fridge? Is that a custom design or is that
No,
on
that
the
is
plug-in?
on the setting. When
Oh.
you take it to the workbench, that's what you're gonna get.
Little,
There wasn't
little
quite
limes.
a granny-ish enough one. On the pink fridge, there's one with lots of like little notes and things. And I was like, but that's not available on the white one.
I feel like the granniest thing for a fridge is to have some kind of heart decals maybe, or something like that. Oh, cat paw prints.
Oh yeah,
You know what I
or
mean?
pictures of a cat.
Yeah. It's like I want to say tapestry workshop. That's right. It's like what's what I'm looking for? It's a sewing workshop.
Little. Originally, it kind of looked like the attic a Rochester would keep his wife in, and I was like, no, that's too creepy. So,
I'm about to say
little
this looks way too nice to set on fire. I think that's what happens in the book, right? I'm not very classy. I was raised by the TV. Remember, we've been through this.
yeah. But yeah, this is where I come and do my work. It's been slowly evolving over time, and then I got all the elaborate kimono stands. So of course,
I've never seen them all together like this. It actually feels like a little exhibition.
Yeah.
yeah, maybe it's also a shop, isn't it? I should bring up a little till or something.
Yeah.
People in the chat just noticing how expensive all this must have been.
It was so expensive. If it wasn't for the high score clubs, let me know when those good prices were. I would never have had the bells. I mean, I think each one is like 220,000 bells.
Jeez
It's
Louise.
a lot.
Yeah, I want to give a big shout out to the turnip crew. Keeping us all rich. I haven't needed to do turnips for a long time now. In fact, so much so that David and Mary probably saw on the way into my island. There were just turnips strewn around the ground on a Saturday PM carelessly. That's how little I care about money at this stage.
Yeah, I've yet to have a pocket full of turnips for a while, but it did take me a very long time to let go of my turnip basement. So for the longest time, I had like fancy imperial wall and flooring, and just a basement full of turnips or empty. And not high score club, the Happy Homes Brigade were really unhappy with me.
Much more judgmental than the nice people at High School Club.
Yeah.
Sammy
brutal.
thinks your expensive kimono room needs CCTV so barrels can keep an eye on them. Yeah.
Keep an eye on the goods.
After all the kind of barrel discourse on Alexis's stream, I went to go look into the reactions to Barreled online because I knew people thought he was ugly. I hadn't realised there were other elements to the Barrel chat, and it took me down the wormhole of lots of different Barreled redesigns, and I just didn't like any of them. They all sought to make Barreled cuter, but part of his charm is that he's not the world's cutest bear. He is the world's weirdest bear, though. I can speak to that. Speaking of being like a retired explorer, I feel like this is the pièce
The
de
continuation.
résistance. Okay, let's take it all in. Let me get the camera on.
Have a good look around. I wonder if I can turn the light on. Oh,
Oh,
the mood is ruined, but you
let's-
can see everything.
less vibes. No. Let's get the light to the correct level. Let's give.
Every time I think I've seen the classiest basement, I see yet a classier one.
Yes, this one is very classy,
Yeah.
but also has
I
the
like-
kind of cozy lived-inness with Mum's plush.
Yeah. If only there was a real dog, that would be a real dog. But this is the closest I could get.
See, this is like an evolution of my. I've got one room in my house that's just full of, some animals that I've collected, my bug trophies and so on. But this feels like, mine's very much hastily scrabbled together over the course of a couple of events kind of room. Whereas this feels like someone's, a lifetime has gone into this collection.
Yeah, I mean that's the hope. Collected through their travels, they've been places, they've seen things, they've brought back artifacts, which are definitely not meant to do. Don't steal from other culture.
No, these are, when you go to a museum gift shop and there's really, really expensive
Replicas.
That's
Yeah,
That's
it's
definitely
hopefully
that for
replicas.
tax reasons and also legal reasons. That's definitely what they are, kids.
In fact, maybe everything in here has come from expensive museum gift shops.
Chill.
Well, I'll tell you what hasn't though. If you turn the camera into the back wall, is my hard-won fish prints.
Yes. Look at all three. I'm very jealous because these
I love the
things,
fish prints.
I would get one of these in real life. No questions asked. Chilipus giving you compliments on KK Corral being
Oh,
one of
yeah.
her faves, and also I like the little touch of you're the creator of the leaf art I can see over there on the desk.
No, I wish I was, but yeah, that's more to do with the space limitations of, of the custom design slot. So maybe I would have done some writing, but leaf was the thing that worked the best.
Maybe you're a forger. And also,
Or a botanist.
oh, I love it. I've never seen this lion, like.
Oh no, but that's
mount.
this month.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's the Leo
that's the
thing.
Taurus.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Leo.
Come on, Shrinky.
Obviously not been visiting Celeste. enough.
Shrinky, it was Bud's birthday today. Everyone's favourite Leo. I hadn't seen that. Oh man, I've missed out. It's because I've been letting Stargazing Club down. I haven't
Yeah.
haven't
They've been atting you and you've not been coming.
Oh my god, is that true? If that's true, I'm so sorry.
Blame it on Discord's patchy notifications.
That's right. I'm gonna blame it. I'm gonna blame it on Discord. House so lovely. I don't know what happy home design to give it, but I'm gonna give it an S rank.
I've yet to get my little gold medal house statue.
Come on, Lyle and Lottie, what are you doing? Give the goods.
Very sad. Alright, time to go and see if Eddie's awake.
Okay,
Let's go.
here we go. We're going past the what I thought was the artichoke patch. Yes, it is the artichoke patch.
Yeah, I'll let you enjoy Eddie's garden. You stay
Okay.
outside while I see if he's decent. You know,
Okay.
who knows? After a nap.
It is very hot. I mean, I keep answering the door to post people in McX. They take me by surprise, and I have to apologise to them when I open the door. Welcome to my world. Lisa B mentions that all the lions are Leos. That's an amazing fact. Mayor Sailor says it's not an S, it's an S plus. And I hear that. Shrinks, how you doing? How's your heat level right now?
Well, honestly, very, very warm. But outside the temperature's going down, so by the time I actually go to bed, it should be fine.
I'm still melting. Thanks to you for the reminder to get hydrated before the stream. I'm feeling pretty hydrated and pretty good. I love that Ed's got a little lending, little community library right here. One of my favourite items in the whole game. I do not have the DIY recipe, and I don't have one. Also, interesting placement of the mailbox right here. So move just a little bit to facilitate, I suppose, the kind of symmetrical plant entryway, but also just far enough away. It's an interesting. For me, I'm either going to have it right by my door. I'm going to have it a really ostentatious gangway to the house. But as you know, Shrinks, in my island, my house is with the people in the neighbourhood.
Hey,
Hello.
you kids, get off my lawn!
Oh,
Get off my
no.
lawn!
Oh, no, I'm so scared. This is a stream first. Eddie, welcome to the stream.
Hi.
This is so I think it's not the first time we've been on a shared island, but it's the first time we've got to meet both residents. So I mean, thank you for being the trailblazer that you are. How's it going?
Not bad. I feel sleepy, even though
That's the
I wasn't actually napping.
it's the aggressive heat.
On this island, it's only 7:30, so
Yeah,
island,
well,
the
that-
park is young.
That's the problem when you take a mid-afternoon nap. You end up feeling really weird.
I actually can't nap because it makes me feel too weird. I hate having naps. I've never had a nap that I've enjoyed. Truth.
I can sympathize with that. Yeah.
Haters at me. So well, thank you for joining us and giving us a tour of your abode. Where should we go first?
My half. You should come to my house, I suppose.
That's
Or,
not
or
that.
is there anything you want to know about this
I
garden?
mean, I do want to know about what I thought was the artichoke patch, but actually,
yeah.
I've been told reliably they're mum cushions.
Yeah. What can I say? I don't know. You know, Mary brings a lot of the knowledge, and I take advantage of it.
I think you can see that I bring the flair, just like that T-shirt you're wearing right now. Oh, dream.
Yeah. So this is my Enid from Ghost World look.
I should have brought my Scarlett Johansson Ghost World look.
Oh, yeah, cool.
Shrieky's bringing the Steve Buscemi, so we're all good right now.
All right, come in my house.
Sorry,
So
I didn't mean to offend any comics people by bringing up the movie. Sorry, Shrieky.
Is this your first Animal Crossing, or have you played Animal Crossing before?
My first as well. And as Mary said, I took a while to get into it, so I sort of watched over Mary's shoulder, and then I ended up in a tent in her back garden.
Yeah.
For quite a while, and then I got very obsessed with it.
That's a lot like how Master Splinter learns ninjutsu in the first Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie. Very similar trajectory. This is, okay. So there's a lot to take in, right? And I'm most taken by the fact that this is like an open plan room with the kitchen in it. Loving it.
With some clear zones.
I think this speaks to the fact that for a very, very long time, until Mary paid off my loans, I only had one room, so I had to make the most of it.
Okay, tell us about the. So I'm sensing like a green theme. This wall, this like wall is amazing. I want to say it's like moss, but then it has like a beam on it, like it's a regular old
A tea room wall.
Like matching.
They're very cool.
Love the little grasshopper masks as well.
Oh yeah, they're cool.
Oh, and the board game too. This is very, very cozy. Oh, sorry, and I see that so over here with the board game, this is like one of my big like issues that I have with the game is that sometimes the furniture looks better when it is compacted in a way where you can't sit on it, and it drives me mad. But so much stuff in my own house is like this, where it just looks more semiotically correct, like a distance from the table, you know.
I agree. Can't sit down to play my games. Okay, I'll show you. Well, we'll come through here.
Okay,
we're gonna break the rules.
I know. Well, it's not the rules. It just seems to be. Wait, are you left-handed?
No.
Oh yes.
This is my work in progress. So this is my history of games room.
Yes.
So I just finished a graphic novel that's a history of video games, and so I was wanting to kind of recreate some of that in here.
Yes.
I presume you start with Go.
Yeah, I couldn't start with like Neolithic dice because they don't do them.
Maybe you could use the little putty FIMO set thing to represent.
Oh, that's
the very
interesting.
first games.
Oh, yeah. I'd really love it if they brought out, you can get the Switch. I'd love it if you could also get like a little NES and a SNES and an N64. That'd be
I thought
cool.
you were going to say if they had a Neolithic Switch.
Oh yeah, that'd be cool too.
Well,
That was the original Neolithic video game.
that's interesting because in the GameCube Animal Crossing, you could get a NES, and each one would individually play a different game. But they took that out because it was just before that time where they started to re-release NES games on GBA, and so it was almost like they were like, "Oh no, we put too many free games on Animal Crossing. We need to strip them out to make sure we can resell them on GBA," which was interesting.
Yeah.
It's still a work in progress, really, as you can see.
It's got that kind of like museum storeroom kind of a feel. You know what I mean? Like you can tell like the exhibition is coming together. You know, I like to imagine you sitting in here in the dark, like puzzling over the arrangement once it opens to the public.
Or it's where the curators go at the end of the day to unwind.
To play Catan.
Yeah.
Matty in the chat is saying that he needs those arcade games. I can hook you up. I think I've got all 3, 4. Is it
How
3?
many there? There's 3 or 4. Yeah, I still obviously need to get a couple.
Yeah, I've got the Mahjong. I think I've got 4, so I might be able to hook you up with this stuff you don't have. Just hit me up.
Right, where are we going here?
North. Loving the KK art as we go through the house. People I know loves the round windows as well. That is a very nice touch. Hobbit holy, very cozy. Oh, look at this. Okay.
Now again, is this? Do you have this in real life, or is this just in the game?
I wish.
Okay, so the excavation texture on the floor. Wait, is this a Sahara carpet?
Sure, I'm not as prepared as Mary is. I
I've-
don't know who did it.
I've never.
I saw it online and I thought that was. It's like 6 tiles.
Oh my god, it's great. Sorry, I'm transfixed by that. Now stop talking for a second.
It's really cool. It's like it's yeah, it's really nice. Like it's sort of got its little neck bent back. It's very sort of authentic looking. It's got a little pick and a little a little brush as well.
I mean, the thing is, sometimes it's worth taking up 6 texture slots, and this is one of those times. So tell us about the selection of the dinosaur.
Oh, the Parasaurolophus.
Was it the first complete dinosaur that you had free, or is there special significance to it?
I think it fits because the room's only so wide, and then oh wow, we've got real world fireworks going off in our street.
Oh wow, that's tomorrow, guys. You're a day early.
Come on. So I don't know. I mean, Parasaurolophus is a really cool one. One of those dinosaurs with a particularly good skull.
Really iconic. Fave dinosaur, guys. What are we going with?
Oh, Baryonyx.
Ooh, that's a deep cut. I'm going straight to number 2 most basic dinosaur, the Triceratops.
Triceratops is good. I'd say
gotta
maybe
say-
Styracosaurus would
yeah.
would maybe pip a Baryonyx or even a Triceratops.
I've got to say, probably the mutant dinosaurs from Jurassic World.
Yep, clearly the best. I mean, this room is absolutely fantastic. I love it.
Thank you. Well, let's move on.
I'm very jealous now. My house is way boring. I need to up my imagination. The thing is, it's just very intimidating doing this stream every week because it's just a non-stop cavalcade of people that have got better houses than me. But that's why.
Have you ever thought, Martin, of synthesizing the best of everything you see each week?
Oh, like
Making the ultimate,
like Dural in Virtua Fighter. Yep.
if you like.
Oh my goodness me! I don't even know what to say. I'm trying to pick this apart. So
Just another great use of fossils.
this is like, can you imagine what gets written on this typewriter? What's the vibe?
Well, I think I wanted a writing nook, and I think sort of maybe a bit of a murder mystery vibe would be
Ooh.
sort of morbid, slightly strange vibes. I think I really took it to the next level by putting the metal paneling on the walls.
That's what sets it off. It takes it to a whole new realm of creepy. It's actually fairly cozy until you see the metal, the sheet walling. And also, I love the world map. It has a kind of like world domination kind of vibe to it.
It makes me think of like you're living in a science facility, and you've made it cozy over the years, but you're at some kind of research station.
Oh yeah, that's a good vibe. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I'm into that.
You're napping. I'm sure that bed's still warm.
And it's the projector too also adds to that kind of like unsettling kind of vibe.
I think if there was stuffed birds, and if I could fit some stuffed birds on the wall, that would just really complete the look, wouldn't it?
That would be. I wouldn't put it past the game. That would be so kind of morbid, but I wouldn't put it past them. Love that you've got a little picture of Lucha over the bed as well. You know.
Well, Lucha actually was one of my faves, and I was quite
What?
sad.
Oh dear.
Mary, get back here. You've got a lot to answer for. Terrible.
It's so I just sort of warmed him really quickly, just because he was so weird, and Mary was not so enamored. I thought that she'd come round, but not enough to keep him.
So you don't have a democratic process on the island for voting in or out villages.
Well, we kind of agreed that like ultimately change is good, and like they should come into our lives and they can stay a while, and if they want to go, then we should let them let them free, let them fly free, except Broccolo. He has to stay. I will not let him leave.
Okay, that's good.
He's my other son, so
That's the compromise. I mean, look at him. How could you let him leave? He's too good for this world.
I just hope he's out there, winning matches.
Oh, no doubt about it. You know, his only competition is Stinky, and Stinky's at least, is a lot shorter, right? I think I might be wrong. I should know that they're both on my island. I'll verify that when I get back.
Oh well, I know where to visit him.
Exactly. Yeah. Come anytime. And no one panda obviously is calling out Apple as somebody who's not allowed to leave either. And I would.
Well, I mean, yeah, I don't know.
Okay, you're
I'm still to be
taking.
convinced.
You're breaking tradition so much with this house order, and I love it. It's about time we had someone come in and shake it up. Oh yes.
So this is the Panopticon.
Oh.
You can do some experiments on or research into some sea creatures.
Yeah.
I'm absolutely intimidated, scared, but also very inquisitive.
I love this kind of before and after human and skeleton.
Yeah, this was meant to be like some sort of science experiment. So you would have, I don't know how it works. You'd have maybe someone sitting on the chair, and they'd be like telepathically communicating with the model or something. I don't know. That's what the screen's for. The screen is so that the skeleton and the anatomy figure can't
Yeah,
like see
it
each
seems
other.
important that they can't see each other. But why that should be is the ultimate mystery.
That's what we're trying to find out in this room. And I love that it was when I got this surveillance wallpaper that just made my day.
You get, like you said, get the real panopticon vibe going. But Luke obviously is mentioning that this is as known as the barreled wallpaper from the creepy barreled configuration, which we learned recently on the stream is not the only wallpaper that barreled gravitates towards. So if you've got creepy barreled, hats off to you. He's a rarity. Love the kind of how much the oil drum adds. It gives it that real like dirty science experiment feel. Oh, and also the gas mask, which I don't think I've ever seen before. Actually, no, I remember I have seen it. It was in Timothy's special dress up area in his basement. The less said about that, the better. Love the vibes. Also very jealous of a lot of the equipment that you've got because I don't have it.
I think it's the first time I've seen one of the they called glowflies. What are they called? Light fireflies.
Yeah.
Inside because I, like quite a few other people, made a statue hoping it would glow, and it didn't. It didn't occur to me just put a real one in my.
You
in
have
my
to
house
keep them
instead.
as prisoners, Shrinky.
Yeah. The science room was completed with a lot of very kind gifts from people, but again, I'm sorry, I can't remember who gave anything.
But the most important thing is they did, and you are grateful. Oh, creepy
I'm
attic!
very grateful.
Yeah.
Okay, this is the kind of attic where you find a dusty chest, and you open it up, and it's got a bunch of haunted cassette tapes in it. I'm
What isn't there? What
I'm-
couldn't you find in here?
Okay, so I mean, there's so much going on, but I've got to say, immediately I'm drawn to that amazing touch of having the painting like floor level, like it's just it's being lent up behind a whole bunch of the attic refuse, I guess.
I love the fakes. I want Red's fakes. I don't
Fakes,
want the
yeah.
genuine article.
I'm with you. I'm with you. It's the you know what's better than art? Performance art, and it's that red is a living performance art, and I want those fakes too, man. I'll happily take fakes. You know where to send them. We'll take them on this stream. We'd love them.
I love the haphazard stacks of magazines in the background,
Oh yeah,
just like stuck on top of a bookshelf.
Yeah, this took a lot of work to get working. Really get the chaotic feeling.
yeah. It's like we were saying on a previous stream. It's like it's one of the. There's a lot of art to making things look in disarray, but in a kind of real way. I think you've really captured that with the way that there's kind of this like delta shaped like clearing area in the middle. Like that's how you cram things into the attic, right? You push them in the corner, and then you gradually push more stuff until you only basically have the space around the entry point to go into. You're getting a lot of love for this as well on the chat. Alexis says it's a very inventive house, but she does think, considering the other art we've seen, she's betting that the Botticelli might be real. Is that the artist gang? I read books too.
I wouldn't put it past me putting something real on the walls.
And
It's one of those ones you get the headline where it's like, famous, a piece of lost art found in someone's attic.
yes. Oh, so
This is that attic.
it's that thing as well where it's like there's so much stuff in this room that's actually like valuable. That's such a nice touch. There's like valuable stuff in this room that's been like unloved and been hidden away, like the organ, the shark, the painting. Again, more of the artwork. And there seems to be like a jewel, a ring down by Shrinkies, which I don't think I've seen before.
And some kind of gold thing back by the wardrobe
Oh,
and the mirror. Oh no, I see. It's a. I can't remember what they're called now.
I think they're called a
An
penny.
art thing.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how to turn the light on. I'd turn it on if I could
Oh no.
see things better, but I'd
Press
spoil
up.
the illusion.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem to be working.
Oh,
That's it. It'll never go back on.
Oh yeah. Oh well.
But I mean, I love this room. This might be my favorite room in the whole house.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, that's why I kept it for last.
Oh, the little creepy nutcracker guy too.
Yeah, it's a good place, and that weird like plate you get from the
Off in
the
wedding.
married
Oh,
couple
you,
wedding.
we've seen this. We've seen this plate in so many like pride of place places on this stream, but yours is in the attic.
Yeah,
That's
The dark
exactly.
put all the junk in the attic.
That's exactly where you would put your friends that gave you a commemorative plate of their wedding. Narcissists.
All right, let's get downstairs.
Sorry, I've just peeped the Mona Lisa on the way out as well. And we're never gonna. Oh no, I'm not out yet. Is it real or is it fake? I'm going in for one look. Oh no, gang on the chat before I go downstairs. Oh yep, she's sassy. She's sassy as all hell. Confirmed fake.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
this could probably turn into bargain hunters if we start touring people's attics and trying to guess whether or not artwork is genuine.
I'd love that. Eat my pain is commenting on them brows, girl. Lisa, you working it, honey?
Right.
Yes.
Follow me.
Okay. So I have never visited. So this I obviously have heard lots of legends about this island. So I wonder if any of those legends are going to be there tonight.
Sorry, you just cut out there. I
Oh,
couldn't
sorry.
hear you.
I was saying I've heard a lot of. I've never visited the island, but I've heard a lot about certain things on the island. So I'm wondering what we're about to see, but I maybe have an inkling.
Me, I don't know. I don't even know what the mysteries are because I've lived here. I don't know whose house this is. Oh, Fauna. I remember.
Oh,
I'm gonna give you like the most useless tour because I can't remember any of the villagers' names.
That's even better.
No one seems to be in. That's
no.
a shame.
You can also check the name outside the house.
Oh yeah.
So you can
Oh, yeah, of
pretend
course.
you all along.
This is where barrel glyphs.
This is Diana.
Eat My Paint has I think spotted the mum pillows in your garden, which I thought looked like artichokes, but they're actually mum pillows if you're a Mexican.
Yeah. And then
Very
painted
veg-like.
white. There's all these in here.
Oh, yeah. Okay, we're coming. Here we go. I know, I can't wait for real veg to be in the game. Oh, here she is. It's Molly. Oh, look
Well,
at
she's crafting. Perfect.
Oh, I don't want to. I feel bad taking the craft. You should talk to her, shouldn't
I for 100% get a recipe.
you? Oh, she's so cute. Oh, shrinking. Getting on well.
Oh, here we go.
What's she gonna give you?
She's crafting a rocking horse.
Oh,
Yes, sure.
Molly, what a dream. Also, love that she's got the bookcase. Yeah, she's got a little, old-fashioned bureau too. And hey, why not just have a workbench in the middle of your otherwise very classy room? No wardrobe, just one robe as well.
Yeah, this is. I wonder if this was a gift, a rejected gift.
Oh, how could it be rejected if you decide to put it in the middle of the living room?
Yeah, it's being showcased.
I won't wear it, but I will show it in my room, non-stop. Do you have a particular favourite villager on the island, Ed?
Every day of the week.
Of course,
Can I
of
have-
course.
Can I have 10 of those,
Yeah, obviously I wasn't counting Broccolo because the love is well documented.
Well, we're gonna see maybe my second favorite shortly.
Okay, number 2.
I think you can tell. I made this sort of special. There's a special effort made for this villager. We'll see soon, but that'll be in a wee bit. Ooh, would you like to see enables? I can show you my design.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Which I got. This was my first obsession. Was when I started playing, just making weird T-shirt designs.
I love to say. I always love seeing what kind of cartoonists are doing with these designs as well, given really quite limited. Like, oh hello, oh yes.
I like so I've got my Ghost World key on the end here, but the other 3 are part of my series of sort of X-Files themed knitwear.
So I see Bigfoot.
So we've got Bigfoot, we've got a sort of alien abduction situation, and then we've got Fluke Man from the X-Files series 2.
Shout out to our X-Files friends on the chat. Not sure if I've got the soundboard plugged in, but if I do, maybe this will work. If you can hear the X-Files theme tune right now, that means it did work. Oh, but I need to stop it. I've stopped it. Okay, almost crashed the stream, messing with the soundboard. These are
You can hear
amazing.
it, but no one else can. It means that you're actually an alien.
Oh my goodness. Oh, I mean, would it be okay if we took one of these guys as a souvenir?
Yeah, go ahead. That's cool.
I feel like
I'd be honoured.
I feel like I owe it to my history in comics to get Enid shot. Take the bottom row, please. I mean, they are really amazing. How long did they take you?
Sorry, you cut out a bit there. Yeah, they I don't know. Yeah, they I would I churn out a few a night. Yeah, I just get up the image on like a reference image for it, and then just start pixeling away. It's just fun. It's kind of like what I really loved about the game. What really got me into it was that sort of opportunity to be really gently creative about things. It's not like when you're working a creative job where there's sort of a bit of pressure. You can just be kind of silly about it, and
that's one of the things I love so much about, especially about this one, is that it is like a big sandbox exclusively, just to do all these kind of little really like small creative tasks and just have fun. There's so much fun in this game. Obviously a lot of video games sometimes forget that fun is important, and it's just every way you turn in this. It just feels like a really great way to play and create. And it sounds like I'm writing marketing hyperbole, but I mean it from the bottom of my heart, guys. Oh, look at this cafe situation.
So this was one of our earliest sort of outdoor places that we made, after we had all our villagers established. And Mary took the lead on this little pizza oven, and it's cute.
Sorry, I got distracted by Shrinky looking like that he's been stood up for a date. It's okay, man. This bad Lobo's coming.
Yes, Lobo.
Oh yes. Rosefields just perfect for these old bones. Oh, look at that! What a bad boy. Love him.
Also,
Yeah, so Lobo is my maybe my second favorite, and we'll see soon. We'll go down to his house
Oh yeah.
shortly. I'll show you. Do you want to see this? Do you like seeing villagers' houses?
Love to see villagers' houses.
Okay, who's this?
I think I had Lobo back on my
Text.
possibly my GameCube town.
Oh, really?
I haven't seen Lobo for a long time.
Oh, you're getting the feels. You're getting the feels right now, aren't you?
Some kind of nostalgic feel.
Okay, so
He's a bad boy.
he really is. Lex has picked up on the gold wreath and the gold flowers outside his house, which is, it's pretty fancy. Yeah, I was gonna say gaudy, but yes, fancy is much better. Oh, hello.
What more is deserving of this award-winning musician and a gold wreath on their door?
Oh, Tex. I love how Tex is wearing a Hawaiian shirt in possibly the coldest room in the whole game. Oh god, this
Well, the penguin, so to him, it's like
guys, think how good this room would feel to be in right now in the heat wave. Oh,
He's even got ice creams.
oh, he does, and they'll stay totally firm.
Frozen down.
Nobody stick your tongue to the wallpaper.
an ice practice room is just a perfect idea.
Oh,
He's so cool.
I mean,
This is a business idea straight away.
because for those who don't know, Shrinks is a drummer. So I mean, this is you'll never get sweaty ever again.
No, but you could whole bands could hire out ice block manufactured rehearsal rooms.
Let's make it happen, guys. Sammy asked, where does he sleep? That's a great question. I think penguins sleep standing up though, don't they?
Probably
Question.
lie down on the drum carpet.
Somebody asked Morgan Freeman. Love this guy.
I feel like Tex is a slightly controversial character. I'm not sure about him.
Oh, I like him. I would happily. I don't have a penguin. I love penguins. I'm very gel.
When he's done with his cool music, he comes out for a wee barbecue.
Oh yes, nothing like a hot barbecue after a cold session on the drums.
Oh, Lobo's here to visit. So I'll take you down here.
Okay, following you.
So this is a little garden centre.
Oh yes, this
I
is
love
mega
cigar
cute.
centre.
Okay, love the sign straight away. Always very jealous of the wheelbarrow. And
It takes a lot of work to make, doesn't it?
yeah, well, how many? I forget how many. You need various types of flowers at a high quantity, right? It's a lot. Who's?
Do it.
You just enjoy the fruits of the labour. That's good.
I do. I really do. It's awful. Right, who is this?
Okay.
This would be Hazel.
Oh, Hazel! I love Hazel. I think we've got some other Hazel fans in the chat as well. Hazel also lives on Steam. She was. I didn't initially like her, but she really grew on me, and now she's one that I really hope she never asked me to leave.
She's very cute.
Oh, on my island, she's one of the ones that I built. I believe she's one of the ones that I built the house for. So I've never seen any of this. I didn't know about her love. I know she wears a tracksuit non-stop, so I assumed she was sporty. But I never knew about her love of table tennis.
And basketball.
Well, why would you need two tennis table? Wait, table. Why can't I say table tennis? Table tennis tables. That's why.
And it's in here.
It's a good job that she's got no windows, because this basketball, you know, is a risk waiting to happen. Okay, Luke thinks that so she can play 2 games at once. She does look like she's probably that good.
Wow,
at it.
yeah.
Yeah.
All 4 sides.
I've never seen her in a cozy jumper before. This is like seeing this alternate universe version of Hazel. I'm going to chat to her just to affirm myself. Yeah, she's not my Hazel. She's alternative universe Hazel. Oh, it hurts a little bit to hear her be so unfamiliar with me. That's okay. Still love you, alternative universe Hazel, and your comfy jumper. Sammy notices that her eyeline is the height of the table, and that's how good she must be at it. Luke giving her catchphrase of "Uni wow."
We've got a big problem with Broccolo keeps on asking for a new catchphrase.
Oh,
We love his catchphrase. He says, "Eat it,
eat it!
eat
Yeah.
it," and we refuse to let him change, so he says, "Eat it." So, oh wow. Boink.
I love
Very-
these improvised vegetables.
Yes, so
Great
cool.
idea.
Yeah, I love it. Same with the mums.
Yeah.
All right, who's this?
That's four
That's
now.
Fauna, isn't it?
Stream fave. Another of the legendary queens of Animal Crossing. Oh yes. Have to say hello to Fauna. Yes, I've got at least one friend. I hope I've made more than one friend today. I'll happily be Fauna's friend.
All right, now we come into the dark forest.
Oh yes.
You can see the skies have become gloomy.
Uh-oh. Black roses. I'm scared. Hold me, guys. Oh, strange rock formations. Oh, is that the wasp nest? Oh, terrifying.
That's the
Termite mound. Sorry, of course. I mean,
So this was, I took it up on myself to build Lobo's survivalist hut in the forest.
yes. Now, you know, if there's one thing you need to know about me is that I love the show Doomsday Preppers. So if you say survivalist, I am there. just not there for real. I don't want to do any of the hard work. I just love watching the
So
show.
you see down here, he's got his water source.
Yep.
He's got his generator.
Yep.
He's got his smoking thing. I don't know what that is.
smoke.
Yeah, meat smoker. He's
Yeah.
curing his meat for post-apocalyptic consumption.
Yeah.
It's
So
opened it and got a face for the smoke.
oh no. Well, I hope it's nothing harmful.
Very
So yeah,
lovely.
this is one I had this idea of having this kind of like creepy forest vibe, you know, and it was all about trying to make sure that as you came in, you couldn't see the house until
Yes.
you were there, you know.
It's crazy to think we're on the same island we saw earlier with all the palm trees and
Yes.
the Zen garden and all that. We're still the same place.
I also
Doesn't
want to
feel like it.
I also want to compliment the overlapping textures that are going on, because that's really making it feel like it's like in a messy clearing. It's so hard to achieve this feeling, but like as the kind of those kind of like I want to say grass clippings like come into the kind of dirt texture stuff, it just feels really good. It's really, I love this. I'm trying to create a kind of like forest hideaway for Nate on my island, and this is very inspirational what I'm seeing right now. I hope to one.
I read like an article about the design of Breath of the Wild and how they kind of try to hide your line of sight so that there's always something around the corner, and I kind of tried to take that on board with this, because you're always fixed with this sort of one viewpoint, this one angle.
Yeah.
So you can actually kind of play that to your advantage by hiding other things with trees or with hills, so you can actually have quite a lot of diversity on your island without needing extra space.
Yeah, definitely felt that earlier as well, because there's so many trees in the periphery. It also makes everything feel like it's in its own kind of like contained space. It's really like David mentioned. It's really like an adventure to go around this island, and hence why it's one of the most complimented islands on the High School Club Discord. No pressure.
So this is my ruin or one of my ruins. I
Yes.
demand we have ruins on my island. I'm really obsessed with sort of ruins, abandoned buildings. So I want to bring some of that to Animal Crossing.
It's
And this is something you see a lot, like in the Scottish Highlands. Is these old croft houses where there's just some broken down walls in a field. So I want to kind of capture some of that.
yeah, I love how there's like this ruin off that's separated by water as well, like to communicate the kind of like even communicates the age of the ruins even more, that there's like a cleft between them. Oh, hello.
Here,
Got a henge up here.
the hinge that was very kindly donated by Luke.
Oh yes, hello. Look at this. I love that they've been combined together in this. Feels even more kind of like a supernatural, I want to say. I think
Inside it now, almost.
I know. I don't want to go in. I might end up in a mythology episode of the X-Files.
Oh no, the worst.
Does anyone else have the problem when ordering a Stonehenge that it comes out really small,
What?
like much smaller than expected?
No.
Yeah, because you really want it to be about 6 foot tall,
Oh,
but then when it turns up, it's about 6 inches tall.
Good one. So Luke says it's on loan.
whatever.
So I don't know what's going to happen when it goes back to its original home, because we'll just be stuck with a sort of blank patch.
I want to say Shrinky Stonehenge joke just completely whooshed over my head, but we can resolve that post stream. I'll sit with the dunce hat for the remainder.
So this bit used to be a lot bigger, so I had this whole thing where that henge was there, except it was one level higher, and then there was a waterfall river crossing across, and then there was another raised bit about here. But we decided it was overkill.
That is another like major kind of design not problem, but so many islands are over designed, and that's why I really love these islands that have got the space for nature and are a bit resist symmetry. Symmetry is the enemy in Animal Crossing island designs, I think. So anytime it just feels like it's like this bush here, right? It just feels like it serves no purpose other than to create a sense of immersion. I love it. Kudos to you both. Oh, it's Triceratops. My fave dinosaur. I just like how Triceratops, I don't know how true it is, but it's certainly on the cigarette card that I read as a child. It could do a T-Rex in if it wanted to, despite being a herbivore. Oh my god, should I go? Oh my god, sorry, just the axe is out. Oh god. Oh no,
You
please.
emerge from a hedge maze,
No. Two.
but I hope there's no one with an axe.
Oh my god, I've made it to the museum. I feel like we're constantly reliving Shining nightmares on this stream. Ah.
It's every stream, isn't it? So we kind of wanted to extend the fossils outside, so we got a nice little
Yes.
extension maze. I'll put away my axe, I don't want to threaten you all.
So sometimes I hear the island affectionately referred to as Dinosaur Island on the Discord, and I can see why.
Oh well, we used to have the Jurassic Park flag, and our theme is the Jurassic Park theme. You hear it when you come in, and the first thing we did as soon as we got terraforming is we made this sort of secret journey into a Jurassic Park that was fossil dinosaurs at the back of the island, which is now the field, the 7 Fields walk.
This little dinosaur maze is it's giving me life right now. I'm very into it. I feel
It is here where the Stegosaurus is sort of poking its head over, like you almost feel like you could feed it.
I think is a stego safe to feed? What's the words on that?
Herbivores.
I think the jury's out.
I
I
mean,
think they'd like to just munch on the hedge.
So
I think that'd be the
I don't
that'd
know,
be the
man.
issue.
Geese are herbivores, but sometimes they can get pretty raucous. How are we on the same island? Have you guys done like a cheat code to make the island double the size? It's so much variety.
We've taken you on a very circuitous route.
Also, blue roses, everybody. I know you're jealous.
There's a little chill out zone here.
Yes. Little butterfly book. Read from the community library.
I think you can really see like the difference in approaches of Mary and I. She'll make like a really nice little chill out zone, and I will make a survivalist cabin in the woods.
You need both energies.
There's space enough on one island to have
Yeah.
both. Definitely.
I think whichever one you see first makes the next one even more surprising.
Exactly. Love with the little butterfly zone here. Oh, sorry. There you go. I feel bad about walking all the flowers. This is just very draining. Sorry, I'm following. Oh yeah, okay. Oh, yes, I made it.
He's going to get a real workout today.
I've been playing a lot of Sonic 3 recently, and just the little noise of the hop in this, I hadn't realised how similar it is to the sound of jumping in the special stage of Sonic 3. It's kind of making you feel a bit queasy, like those stages make you feel, like the spinning faux 3D things. Okay, we've made it. Oh, hello. Oh yes.
We've redeployed the or actually this was the original location.
I love this. Let me get the camera out. Oh, it's just the little touches. It's the little touch of the fact that there's a stereo down there. Like, what else do you know? They're going to need to entertain themselves as they're excavating. I love it. Oh yes, look at this. Yeah, okay. I'd love to. Love to, Mr. Attenborough. Let's do it. Shrinky would like I shouldn't stand in it, I suppose. Yes, the pose. Yes. Thanks to people I know who I know is taking screenshots of the stream for our YouTube tile.
Oh yeah, I should probably not be asleep while that's happening.
Oh wait, but we're too much standing on the dinosaur, I think. Okay, it's fine. I'm going to do a pose too. I'm going to do a pose for you, people I know. It's going to be clapping because we've just uncovered a dinosaur. Shrinky looks absolutely horrified. Like he's just realised that dinosaurs are real and haven't just been put in the ground for God to test us.
No, I've realised that I used the wrong kind of brush and I've just eroded some really significant part of the fire.
The dinosaur's skull.
Zone over here where you can camp out.
Yes, we can extract the DNA from the mosquito in the amber.
I mean, maybe that's what the science lab's for.
Ah, that makes sense. This little campfire is super cute, and also I'm assuming there's loads of these on the Breath of the Wild island that Mary mentioned earlier. It's in development somewhere out there on the internet. Oh, Rover's suitcase, really nice touch for a campsite environment too.
Especially from a travelling archaeologist, presumably.
Exactly.
Around here next.
Oh, sorry. This is tremendous though. Nice. Very, very, very impressed by this. Here we go. There's still more of the island. Oh, this little.
Okay, so this is the star crater.
Yeah. Oh. Tell us the lore.
Well, this is a Mary creation, but I assume that some sort of black goo is encased inside these.
Oh god.
Alien invasion, or something nicer, probably.
Alien.
So either way, couldn't it?
Yeah, it may. It's always something bad. What if it's Alien Angel Delight? That's what you have to ask yourself as you peer into the strangely phallic eggs.
But I think we can actually go down. I find the right
Oh, okay.
spot. It's over here where I am. Get your ladder out, and then you go down again. There's like it's like a, so you go down one, you go down another, and then you can jump over to the.
I'm scared about going in now. I don't want a face hugger to get me. Okay. Yes. Or, you know, maybe this is the site of the meteorite impact that destroyed the dinosaurs. That would explain why there's so many dinosaur skeletons here.
Yeah, so preserved as well.
Mayor Sailor is commenting on how there are so many lilies of the valley. I mean, obviously, to running a great island. This also reminds me of Philippa's waterfall zone, although in her case, you know, that's the murder zone. This is much more magical.
Oh,
Unless it does contain a black goo.
Yeah, unless it does the blanket, of course.
I mean, this seems like the start of a horror movie. It's like they find the crater, there's beautiful glowing orbs at the bottom, they climb down, and who returns? But I mean, the waterfalls. Once you've unlocked the terraforming and learning how to make these amazing waterfall things, so fun.
This feels very relaxing to be. It's very strange. I mentioned it last stream too. Like sometimes I get real ASMR vibes from the game. This is one of those times. It's all that kind of white noise. It's beautiful.
You go up one,
Okay.
and then you can go right.
I love
Oh,
the
okay.
secrets.
Oh, maybe I must not have my.
Yes. I'm just looking at the map while I wait my turn with the ladder. It's amazing to see how like compact it is. I've lost my way. I've lost my way. Oh no. I made it. I made it, guys. Thank you, fans. Thank you, fans.
Right here.
Okay. Oh, love this little cliff space. Oh, we're above
Red there.
the romantic red arrival spot.
Yeah. I like that because it kind of reframes him as a collector of antiques.
Like Lovejoy.
Yeah.
I see it's more like he's a romantic swashbuckler type. A real Captain Jack Sparrow type. Oh, look at this little fishing area. Oh yes. Oh, I don't have the reel holder yet, so this is causing me some pain. But this is lovely. Got the squids out, drying. A little pile of seaweed. And just in case anyone falls in, the island does have one life ring.
There's this little guy here as well, longingly looking out to sea.
There he is.
One day I shall return.
Oh, bless him. Lovely dude.
Oh, I didn't realise there were different. Hang on.
Oh, it's different ones, yeah.
No. I've only got one type. I thought that was it.
Should have fished a little bit harder, Shrinky. There's always more to the shrinking competition. You just have to invest your whole day in it. And, as Sammy has taught us, do it with friends.
Yeah, I suppose I still haven't got all of the
Yes.
brilliant prints, so that's two reasons to return to the digital.
Living for this outfit, by the way. Oh, Sammy says it's a customization.
Of course you can. But I still need to have more than one.
Ah. Oh.
Causing distraction.
Oh no. Okay.
I'll have to remember to come back and fix that.
Which one of you does that cause most pain to, accidentally erasing a texture?
Oh, I could, not me.
Oh, look at this. Lovely little tea set. Yeah, this time Shrinky, I'll be the one that's on a solo date. Do I have an appropriate emoji for that? Oh, I do. You're sitting at the other table, you're judging me. Very lovely. Always love the little kind of like planks of like shabby chic like planks on the beach. Oh, Messa, that's gonna be 2T Steenton. That's the problem. You get you know, not only do you not get the date, you also have to... Oh yes. Oh wait, I can't get close enough. Oh, Bettina. Never seen her before. Loving her hairstyle. Okay. Very happy. Oh, again back to a very floral area. Very happy. Lot of you know, multiple mice on the island. It's good to see. Oh, here's the campsite. Okay, loving the beach campsite feel. I mean, you're treated well when you come here. You get this wonderful like cooking area. Oh. Sand dollars all around. You can be rich here.
Just imagine opening your tent door and just having a beach view, sea view straight out.
What happens when the tide comes in? Luckily, on Animal Crossing, the tide never fluctuates.
As long as this is high tide, you'll be okay.
Okay, that's good. That's good. That's good.
There's this weird bit. I'm not sure about it. It's creepy. I find these things creepy.
Oh.
Well, as Sammy pointed out, these horseshoe crabs building a sandcastle.
Okay, well that makes me feel slightly happier about it, but they are a little bit creepy. I feel like they should live in the star crater.
I think they're cute.
Cute.
Ooh.
Oh, they're cute.
I didn't know they did that.
I mean, they're cute now. If they're going to be silly, if they're going to be silly, I'm with it.
Tickle them.
Don't get too close; they will hug the face. Dream. I mean, it's just amazing. Like, this island has so much stuff everywhere, but it doesn't feel crowded. It doesn't feel over-designed. It feels really like natural and wonderful. Dare I say, wonderful.
There's one last little secret in here, actually, coming to the forest.
Okay.
Here, there you are.
Oh. I'm guessing.
This.
Oh
my goodness.
What is that? What is it? What? I've never seen this before. Is this
It's an ancient statue.
Wait, is this one of Red's artworks? Is it? I mean, is it like a proto-gyroid?
I don't know what it is.
Wait, chat, what is this? Chat, tell us what this is.
It just arrived one day. I mean, no one placed it.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Looks as the fake ancient statue. I'm very scared of it. It reminds me of a gyroid, and not in a way where I've got more questions than answers. By the way, speaking of gyroids, Shrinky, obviously there's a gyroid in the Dream Suite, which now makes 2 gyroids seen
In the what? Sorry.
in the dream sequence. A gyroid appears next to the bed.
Well, I guess they're returning to their very functional use, because Lloyd is kind of
Still, yeah, you know, he's an admin type. Oh,
he's a utility.
that's right, utility. I love the little cupcakes. Very beautiful. Great little. It just feels like I'm in a Club 18 to 30 all of a sudden, and I'm loving it. A cake stand by the beach.
Up here.
Dream. Get some candy floss. Lobo's always hanging around. Shrinky looks like he's thinking about which cake he's going to eat.
How do you decide between these delicious looking cakes?
I think I would go for number 3.
Slice of each, combine them into one.
Agree.
Special cake.
Sorted. You've cracked the code.
Oh, actually, I think I made this one, the strawberry cake, but all the others were online.
Sorry, this is it. Alerting us.
Patterns.
Love being alerted to original textures. Little strawberry number. Love it.
There's one of our villagers.
Oh, hello. So many great fringes on this island too. Diana. I've got a new friend. So many new friends today. Yes. And she's totally new to me as well, I think.
She reminds me of who's that? Diana, who was originally in the Avengers. The British. Were they called the Avengers?
Yeah, yeah.
British.
No, I believe sometimes known as the New Avengers. I don't know if that's for copyright reasons or not. I'm not super. I remember Steed. Anyway, we're getting deep into Avengers chat here. Oh, we're at KK.
Well, that's the island. That's us done the full round.
So, I mean, thank you both for showing us around. Everybody, it's KK, and it's the first time in so many weeks that we've been able to conclude the stream with a KK performance. So have you already spoken to KK tonight? If not, I guess maybe we can make a request. Chat. We haven't done this in a while, but do we have any requests for KK? We can put them in a poll, and we can decide what we're going to ask for together.
Request for a song called Lovely Island. Another request for a song called Such a Lovely Island. A song called Very Cool Flag.
Wait, we haven't even looked at the flag. Okay, people know what's KK Corral, because that was Philip had mentioned it as being a favourite. That is a lovely flag. You're zooming on the flag. Well, there's been no other requests, so maybe we should go for KK Corral. But KK Corral? How do you pronounce that again?
Well, we've had a late entry in Animal City.
Animal City.
And Sorry.
Suggested Farewell as well.
Oh, Farewell's good. A secret one as well, right? Secret track.
Oh, is it?
Oh, Corral Theatre is clarifying. Okay, we've got a few options.
I need to do a poll.
I'm going to do the poll. I'm setting it up. Bear with me. It's just taking a while to open the poll controls. Okay, poll's happening. New poll. Let's go in. We've got Animal City. Animal City. We've got Corral. What was the other one we had? I missed one. Farewell. So we got 3, right? Okay, I'm making it live. KK request. And maybe 1 minute and the poll has started. If you look at the Twitch chat, you'll be able to see there is now a poll appearing at the top of the chat, I believe. If you would be so kind as to vote. It looks like Corral's winning. Oh, but actually Farewell and Animal City, they've got a vote each now. Corral is pulling ahead with 60% of the vote. It's all over the place. Oh, Farewell is catching up. Everybody wants to hear that secret song. Looks like with about half the poll time left, we might be getting Corral. But if any more Farewell fans get involved, they could push it over the top. It looks like we might be heading for a Corral. I feel if Torpor Dust is on the chat, he was a chorister. He might know. How that is pronounced. And it looks like it is. We're going for it. It won 50% of the vote.
Yeah.
I'm just going to double check what the full title is. In case.
Very bad, little boy. It's too late.
Oh no. Oh, KK Calypso. We got to put that in the vote for next time. Oh yeah. So it's officially K.K. Corral.
Get done with a Calypso right now.
But you know, you should. It's KK night everywhere. So if there's a track you want to hear, jam it out after the stream.
I'm thinking of Calippo.
Oh, I'd love a Calippo right now. Jeez. I'd love that. Look at KK. He's thinking about it. Oh yes. Here we go. Oh, he's even dedicating it to Mary. who's not sitting with us right now. We've got to go. There we go. So, Eddie, thank you for inviting us.
Our pleasure.
It's been a real treat. Obviously, this has been a highly requested island, much beloved island, on the Discord and on the other various high school club groups. It's that time of the week, everybody. We're going to drop a Discord link into the chat. Which we do once a week, every week on this stream. So if you want to join, if you're watching on YouTube, if you're one of the people watching on YouTube and you want to come join us on Discord, this is the time, Saturday night. Saturday 8 BST, but your time zone may vary. Come to our chat and pick up an invite to our lovely community that everybody works so hard at making like super positive. As always, we're mega grateful. And yeah, Eddie, Mary, once again want to thank you both. It's really lovely. I hope we'll get an invite back if you're going to make some changes here and there.
We can save things. In dreams, we can just go wild.
Oh yes. We definitely need to go on some dream adventures at some point. Sailor's asking, where did KK learn to sing so good? You know, I wish I knew. I'd get the lessons. Lex is saying, such a fun stream. Mary and Eddie, you've made a lovely island together. You have. Very jealous.
Very kind.
Very jealous. I'm sure it will only get better and better. We should say, if you want to follow High School Club, if you want to hang out, you can watch replays of the tour streams over on our YouTube channel. We also are posting art posts every day on Instagram now. So if you want to come check out some like historical video game art, we're now posting it daily. And there's other places you can follow us too. Of course, we mentioned episode 6, the season finale of the Astown podcast, the podcast from which this stream is spun off from. It launches tomorrow. And if you go to our YouTube channel at 8 p.m, we'll be live chatting as it goes on as a premiere. And don't forget, if you want to take part in our New Horizons travel guide, send us by sending us like some mementos or an essay or some screenshots or some art immortalizing your island, please go ahead and do that. We've gotten a few entries now and we're looking forward to start revealing them as of next week, but we would love any and all submissions you're willing to give. And
I'll have a link to that in the chat.
Oh, that's right, yeah. Thank you, Shrinky.
And one more thing before you finish wrapping up, Martin.
Yep.
Eddie, where can we find you on?
Of course.
I'm on Twitter at Edward_Ross. That's pretty much it. I don't really go there very much these days for reasons I'm sure you can all appreciate. Yeah, I'll turn up there at some point.
I think Mary's on Twitter as well under Mary Horizons.
Mary Horizons, yeah. She posts screenshots and stuff from our island.
Oh no,
Yeah,
I could.
Thanks for having me.
It turns out KK played a random song for us. You know, he surprises us as always. And classic KK. He's a man of mystery. But what wasn't a mystery is this island was absolutely fantastic. And so, with hope for our continued growth and to celebrate another week of New Horizons, this has been Astown. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Good night.